What fantastic enthusiasm we have for Formula One here in the United States of America. And it's an enthusiasm born from generations of memorable Grand Prix racing. Bruce McLaren took his maiden victory at Sebring way back in 1959, and John Watson's 1983 victory at Long Beach, well, that still holds the record for the lowest ever starting position for a race winner. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, where 20 corners and speeds of up to 200 miles an hour await us on this magnificent racetrack. It's 60% full throttle with plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into turn 1 and at the end of the long back straight into turn 12. What a race we have in store today. With me today is Anthony Davidson, a man who knows this circuit quite well. Why do you think, though, Ants, that this Grand Prix has now found such huge success since returning to the calendar in 2012?
Well, full credit to the race promoters. They have a Grand Prix in a part of the country famed for its love of motorsport, and they do a fantastic job of advertising it to the right crowd, and then satisfying them when they're here with excellent facilities. It also tends to help when the circuit itself is good, and that's definitely true here. The layout is interesting and it produces some exciting action. Hosting a thrilling title decider like we had in 2015 wouldn't hurt either, so the pressure's on then to maintain that kind of quality here today.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. The rookie lines up on pole position and Devon Butler lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel and Bottas, Weber, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg and Charles Leclerc, Raikkonen, Perez, Lando Norris and Albon, Sainz, Kvyat, Antonio Giovinazzi and Lance Stroll. Kubica and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care. Is 2.1 seconds. They're on fresh sols. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining. Stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Dry seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. See these tyres through to the end now, 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Win and your second race win in a row. Fantastic job.
Well done, Williams. Certainly showing what they're made of out there today. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
It looks like it's time once again to hand out the silverware as these successful drivers make their way to the podium. It was a gritty performance today by Williams, and they've got the race win to prove it. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
It's an interesting one today. On balance, I think I have to call out Alexander Albon. A really solid drive from him today, and one that he and his team should be proud of.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. We all underestimated you, didn't we? That was a pretty close finish with your old F2 rival. You two are pretty competitive, aren't you? You and your old F2 rival didn't hold back with the champagne up on the podium today. Would you say that your rival is still on your level? Appreciate your time.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.